Hey, what's up, lightboltjoe here. Today we're going to discuss the 2022 horror sci-fi thriller film Slashback. So this takes place in Pagnotang, Canada, which is 31 miles south of the Arctic Circle. So daylight is very different there. There's not much like light. There's not much nighttime. So this takes place in the summer. A bunch of these middle school Inuit kids are, because it's an Inuit town. So I was very excited to see representation, natives in their native lands, fighting against aliens. So I thought it was going to be very similar to Prey, which we had, which is also a Hulu property, where we have, I can't remember the name of the tribe that because they were speaking the language, whatever native tribe that was an amazing fighting of alien film. So I was like, okay, yes, Slashback is going to be great. You have indigenous folk of that particular area, the Inuits, dealing with these middle school kids dealing with these aliens during their summer vacation. So what happens, right? It's a good plot. It's very Stranger Things in regards to the same kind of like vine tendrils that we see in Stranger Things, and the fact that there's these middle school, high school kids, aliens versus upside down stuff. So a little, little different on that, but the acting was so bad and it was so boring, and these kids couldn't act. It was just so unfortunate because you have this good storyline, you have this incredible score and soundtrack going throughout. Inuit songs and performed from an Inuit singer. So it's like very representation matters, and I'm all for it. I love learning about different cultures that I'm not familiar with. But, excuse me as I'm getting choked up. You have to have actors and actresses who are believable within their reactions. You had certain kids, these middle school kids, are just so robotic and monotone that they just talk like this. And hey, do you want to go to that party later? No, I'm grounded. I'm sorry, I can't. My mom took my phone away. Bro, like, it's just so boring. It's so boring. We talked recently about something else that was very monotone, that the story is good, but when you have individuals who are not reacting appropriately, it's concerning. It's concerning because it takes away from what this film could have been. And I can't champion this film because this film, the acting of this was just so awful. You should have had kids who know how to act, who are believable within acting. Acting is reacting, right? But when you have certain characters not reacting as they should to this kind of situation, or kids being kids situation, it was just monotone. It was monotonous. It was just boring, and it's unfortunate, but can't win them all. We watched it, checked it off the list. Slashback 2022 film. On to the next review. Mucho mahalo.